Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday and welcome to the Sports Gaming Advisors NBA Sunday edition, where we are going to break down what happened on Saturday night in a busy day in the NBA, look ahead to the single game we have in the NBA on Sunday, and we are going to break down a few bets we like for the NFL Conference Championship games on Sunday, which is the sports highlight of the day for sure. First off, let's dive into how it went on Saturday. It was not good at all. First off, in our pregame bets, this was our worst pregame day of the year by far. We haven't had a losing week in pregame bets since week 5, where we went 50%. But this week, this particular day, sunk the week for us pregame. We went 1-7 in our pregame bets, starting off with Denver -3.5. They got whooped. We had Brooklyn plus 9.5, and you needed every bit of that. They lost the game by 9. Hopefully, you got a good line on that one if you were on Brooklyn. We got the 9.5, and that was the only one we cashed. We had New Orleans -3.5. They got whooped. We had Detroit plus 3.5 and under the total, and Orlando puts up points like there's some normal team scoring. They outscored. They had some stretches in that game that just buried our total and buried the Pistons. They lose that game, and we lose the under. Atlanta -3.5. They got killed at home. Cleveland -3.5. Really a competitive, good game, but they got beat by 4 at home. And Sacramento showed nothing on the road, got beat by more than 20, collecting 6.5. So overall, 1-7 pregame. Terrible day. In the live bets, a little bit better. We were able to cash the under in that Denver, Minnesota game at the half. We had doubled down on Detroit and the under. So that Orlando game cost us 4 units, but we were able to get under on the Chicago game at the half. We were able to get Memphis. Our number said might lay the 13.5 at the half. We did. They won that comfortably. We took Washington plus 20.5 at the half, numbers like that, and that worked. They lost by 10, pretty comfortable. And the nightcap, not a good one. Milwaukee plus 1.5 at the half. They got beat pretty handily. It was not particularly close down the stretch. So overall, in the live bets, 4-3, profitable there for the day, not profitable at all. So just really a bad day. And this is part of it. We are going to have bad days. We haven't had any bad weeks. We expect every now and again to have even a bad week, but never a bad month. This has been a really good year, and the bad days have been few and far between. So this is just one of the examples of how sometimes things just don't go your way, and you have a bad day in the sports books. For the week, the other than this game tonight, the week is done. So we've sealed our fate on the pregame picks. We're going to be under 50%. We're 11-16, 40.7%. Live bets 24-8, 75% for the week, and overall 35-24, 59.3% success. And we are up 8.6 units. So still a positive week, terrible day, ate into our profits. We gave back 6 full units of our profits, but we're still up 8.6. And there's only one game on the slate, and we're not going to have anything on it. We would lean towards Oklahoma City here, lay in the 13.5, but that is a lot of points on the road. So we're going to sit on the sidelines for this one and just pocket our 8.6 units for the week. And for the year, that takes us down to 125.5 units of profit. So still a positive week. And we're going to come back tomorrow and get the next week, week 15 going for the NBA and try to put together a good, strong week. Now let's talk a little bit about the NFL Conference Championship games and a few bets we like there. It starts in Philly at noon kick in Vegas, 3 o'clock Eastern. We've got Philadelphia hosting Washington for the NFC Championship game. Philly laying 6, and we're going to lay the 6 with Philly. The Commanders have had a great run. They're bringing a rookie quarterback into an NFC Championship game. They don't have the experience here. Philly has the better team. They've got the experience. They're at home. We think Philly's going to win this game. We think they're going to cover the 6. And we've got a couple of proposition bets here that we think could possibly correlate in a passing game script with Washington being behind. Zach Ertz over catches, over yards, 3.5 catches, 32.5 yards. We think that if Philly is ahead, Ertz is going to get looks. If Philly is behind, Ertz is going to get looks. So rookie quarterback going to his tight end. It's a kind of a classic combo. So we think we could possibly cash all 3 of these in a Philly leading game script. And we also think we can cash these as a hedge if Philly is behind and they don't win the game or they don't cover the 6. So that's our picks for the Philly game. Kansas City, the second game, hosting Buffalo, going at 6:30 Eastern and 3:30 in Vegas. Kansas City laying 1.5. This is an interesting one where almost everybody out there is on Buffalo. They think this is their year, but the number has, over the course of the week, as the bets came in on Buffalo, the number went to 2, going towards Kansas City's side, settled back down to 1.5. But we've got like 80% of the tickets on Buffalo. So I don't know why. Kansas City has proven that they can win in this spot. And Buffalo has never proven they can win in this spot. So Kansas City minus 1.5. We also think it's going to be a tight, closely contested game. And we're going to go under the 49. Also fading what everybody is believing in a potentially high scoring game. We're going to say it's not, and we're going to go under 49. And then Xavier Worthy, he's going to be a huge part of the Kansas City offense. If they're trailing, they're going to go to him. If they're not trailing, they're going to him. So over 51.5 yards for Xavier Worthy is our proposition bet for this one. So we've got 3 bets on each. Philly minus 6, Ertz over 3.5 catches, Ertz over 32.5 yards, Kansas City minus 1.5, Kansas City under 49, and Xavier Worthy over 51.5 yards. For the year on the NFL, we're plus 45.95 units. We're going to try to tack a few more onto that down the stretch here. Get on sportsgamingadvisors.com, subscribe there, and get our live picks. We'll have whatever comes available that looks attractive. We'll post it live. We've been very good with live bets in all sports. And we will be back tomorrow to get our week 15 going in the NBA and try to put a good week together there and recap what happened today. So enjoy the games. Good luck on your bets. We'll talk tomorrow.